Now we are going to introduce a beautiful Chinese writing system. Ezra Pound, the father of modern American poetry, once commented on sinologist Ernest Fenollosa's work, Chinese Written Characters as Medium for Poetry, and said, Fenollosa has not only discovered a language, he has discovered the fundamentals of all aesthetics. Now we are going to look at how beautiful the Chinese characters are. There are six types of Chinese characters. The first type is pictographs. The pictographs are the most ancient form of Chinese characters. They took their form from a verisimilitude of natural objects. For example, the first character, Ren, it looks like a man walking in large stride. Ren. The second character, Shan, looks like the hills or mountains. The third character, Ri, looks like the sun. The fourth character, Yue, looks like the crescent moon. The fifth character, Mu, looks like the trunk and branches of a tree, so it means tree. The second type of Chinese character is called associative compounds. It's formed of two pictographs. For example, the first character, Ming, is formed of a sun and a moon, and the sun and the moon competing brilliance. It means bright. The second character, Xiu, is formed of a person and a tree. A person leaning against a tree, it's a person taking a rest, so it means rest. The fourth character, Dong, look at the traditional form of Chinese character in the parenthesis. It's formed of a tree and a sun. The sun rises in the east, for a moment caught behind the tree. So here, this new character, Dong, means east, the sun, the place that the sun rises. Next character, Xi, it means west. You have the above part of a bird pictograph, and lower part is a nest. The place where the birds flying back to the west during the sunset is the west, where the sun set. The next character is Chun. Above part is flourishing growth of tree branches. The lower part is the sun. So what's the season with flourishing growth of the tree branches under the bright sun? It's a season of spring. So this character means spring. Next character, Qiu, you have on the left side the crop or vegetable part. On the right side, fire. What's the season when the vegetables or trees or plants turn into the color of fire, red and yellow? It's a season of autumn. So this character means autumn. Next character is Dong. The above part is toe. The above part is toes, and the lower part is ice. So the toes walking on the ice. It's the season of winter. So for associative compounds, you have two pictographs. They form a new character, whose meaning is not a simple sum of the two pictographs, but is a new meaning that transcends the meaning of both. The third type of Chinese character is 形声字, pictophonetic character. This kind of character has two parts. One part is a meaningful component called radicals. The radical is usually a pictograph. The other part is a phonetic component. For example, look at the first four characters. 清, 情, 请, 欠. Notice they have a similar sound given by the right part of the character. 清. On the left part, you have, for the first character, the water as radical, indicating using water to clear or clean. So the first character means clear, clean. The second character, the radical is heart on the left side. It means emotion, because heart in Chinese is usually the organ for emotion. The third character is 请. The radical on the left is the speech part. It means make request with speech. So the third character means making a request. The fourth character has radical human being or person. The character means beautiful person. For the next two characters, 江和, both of them have water as radical, and both of them mean river. The right part of their components contribute to the sound. The last three characters, 姑, 妈, 奶, all three of them have women as a radical. 姑 means auntie, 妈 means mother, 奶 means grandma. All three of them have the meaning of woman. And the right part, the first one, is 鼓. It contributes to the sound. The next character, the right part, is 马. It contributes to the sound of 妈. The last character, 奶, the right part is sounded 奶, so it contributes to the sound. The next form of Chinese character is 指示字, self-explanatory characters. For the two characters, you have 上, 下. They both have a horizontal line as reference line. 上, the indicator, is above the horizontal line, which means above. 下, it has an indicator below the reference line. It means below. The next type of character is 转注字, mutually explanatory characters. 老 and 考, they look very similar. 老 means master, teacher. It can also mean old. 考 means give exam. So they are related characters, mutually explanatory. That's why they look like each other, because the teachers give exams. The last type is 假借字, or phonetic loan characters. It's borrowed from foreign sources because of the sound verisimilitude. So, to sum up, in Chinese writing system, there are 6 types of Chinese characters. The most commonly used are the first 3 types: pictographs, the oldest character that took form from nature. The second type is associative compounds, 2 pictographs that form a new meaning that transcend both. It's the most beautiful type of Chinese character because of its poetic association. The third type of Chinese character is a pictophonetic character. It's the most common Chinese character, occupy about 80% of Chinese character. It's composed of a radical, the meaningful component, and a phonetic component.